Welcome to the state capital of Alabama in Montgomery and the Crampton Bowl. The season wraps up and these two teams hope on a high note in the Camellia Bowl. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to brave the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. So Buffalo's offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams had taken this bowl game seriously.
Makes the grab and room to run. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get outside. It's Burgess.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Andrews. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to throw, it's Wright. Unleashes it on the run. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will now get its first chance with the football. Let's take a look at our impact players. Got the quick completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Warhawks are marching down the field. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap in the shotgun. Escapes the pressure going right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The run inside. It's Burgess. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's right. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Still on his feet. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Here's a little room there. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
Snags it, there's running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls! Extra point here will tie the game. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a... Get the football back.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes, and for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's right. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Birch. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Andrews. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the run, it's Burgess. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Oh, better look out. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's right. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Good right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Working that left side now. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's caught. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Warhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, ULM Monroe.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Back now to your game at the Crampton Bowl. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. To the air, it's right. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Running inside, it's Burgess. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got a man. It's Simmons. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. The run inside. It's Jamison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Working on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his run. Obviously, we've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. We're close on that. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Rushes on him. He's got it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Caught in the backfield, it's Andrews. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's right. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that 1st down marker. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. He'll bring it out. It's Crawford. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, ULM Monroe! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Snags it quickly on the left.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Snagged in the middle. It's Andrews. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Pocket breaking down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the direct snap, it's Burgess. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Jamison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Woof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Running inside, it's Burgess. That kind of play will Drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's right. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down.
Gets loose in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might... Touchdown Bulls! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can.
Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Touchdown, Warhawks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Dropping back, it's right. They'll run the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense is...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And now what will... Makes the grab in their space. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. The throw. Got his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's right. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Bulls. A great catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The hands team eliminating any potential drama with the onside kick, and the clock is going to run out on this one.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Fakes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he made the extra point without problem. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College